I really enjoy painting animals, drawing animals, and this idea of having a fox character who is not like normal foxes, but has this like cultural streak, loves books, gets along well with animals, little furry animals that he should be eating are his friends. I really wanted to just explore what that would be like to have this world where animals just got along, enjoyed adventures together, and really just kind of went out and explored their world.
I read in your bio that you have always really enjoyed drawing animals, even from
Yeah.
when you were a little girl. What is it about animals?
Well, they're cute, they're furry, and they have really fun shapes to draw. And I guess I really enjoyed, as a child, really enjoyed books that had animals in them, stories with animals, adventures with animals, and have always had I guess, a deep love for animals. I would have wanted to have many more pets than we actually did. I think they're very relatable. Like, it doesn't matter where you come from or like what your background is. Animals are just like really, you can connect with them really easily.
You've got one behind you. You've got one of the dogs that you have drawn for another book series, but your animals are so realistic. Are you drawing from memory or are you looking at photos when you're doing this?
So when I was first starting out, I was doing a lot from photos just so I could really make sure I was getting the animals anatomically correct and that they would look like the animal. And then the more I've been drawing, the more I just put those photos aside and draw from, from my memory, from just, and really try to get their character coming through. So I do let go of some of the realistic traits, like Hector Fox, for instance. A fox has squintier eyes. I wanted him to look more friendly. So I enlarged his eyes and gave him more personality and character. And same with a lot of the other animals. So it starts out with photo reference and then very quickly has morphed into just drawing from my imagination.
This story follows Hector Fox and his friends on an adventure through the woods. They actually run into an animal that we are very familiar with here in Maine, the moose. Not to give too much away, but playing in the woods, that's such a big part of growing up for kids in New England. What do you really want kids to take away from this story as they're flipping through?
Well, I would love for them to go outside and play and to start using their imaginations and just realize that anything can happen out when you're outside. You can meet all sorts of animals. You can meet all sorts of friends, and also to expand on like what you're expecting to have happen might not be what actually happens, and sort of to be willing to open up what your perception is.
This is the first in the Hector Fox series. Can you tell us a little more of what's to come?
Well, there are at least 3 more adventures in the works, and they all have Hector Fox and his friends in them. They meet new friends as the story progresses. The next story is a mystery, and it has ravens in it, and it's not too scary, but it has some suspense in sort of a Hector Fox way. So, yeah.